Okay, you're on.
So, Sherry, so you're telling me that the FBI, the BIA, the Tribal Police, Walmart, Reno Sparks Police Department, Sparks Police Department, nobody gave you any kind of information at all? None.
No. I even tried to go get the autopsy report. They said I couldn't have it because it was a homicide. Any kind of reports.
Any kind of information, nothing. Yeah.
Okay, before we go further, I need to ask you a question. Am I forcing you to do this interview in any kind of way? Did I pay you? Did I persuade you any kind of way?
No,
I just need to know.
I'm grateful that you're in my life right now and helping me.
Okay, because like I said, I do have 100 people, 100,000 viewers on Facebook, and I do share with the U.S. Our United Nations ambassadors, 7 of them around the world. And the reason I do that is because real stories like this tend to get pushed to the side.
Mm-hmm.
And you and I, we did go to the FBI office, right?
U.S. Attorney's Office.
U.S. Attorney's Office. And when we were at the U.S. Attorney Office, were they going to let us in if I didn't say nothing?
Nope.
And what did I have to tell them to let us?
You had to tell them what you were qualified for, or what you had behind you to get them to let us in. And that was just the security.
Yeah, that was just the first part of the door,
Mm-hmm.
huh? What we're talking about here is I had to tell them that I was a law advocate, assistant judge, and a Tetuan Treaty member talking to the U.S. Our United Nations in order just to get past the security at the
U.S. Attorney's Office.
At the U.S. Attorney's Office, yes, here in town in Reno, Nevada. That was 11/19/2013, which was yesterday, right?
Yes.
And today is 11/20/2013. And the reason for the date and the time is we need to keep track. Did I tell you to keep track and write things down and keep them in order, right? If there's anything you want to tell the world, is a good time is now.
Okay. Also, I wanted to let the world know that, for Walmart to be a big, enterprise, you would think they would have enough heart to help. All I asked them, I wrote them a letter and I asked them if it was okay for me to put flyers out and give them to the people that are coming out of the store. And I got no response, no answer. When that happened to my son, I didn't learn that my son got shot until everybody else knew on Facebook. And my cousin came to the door and told me. There was 3 officers on duty, and not one of them could have came and got me so I could hold my son and at least let him know I was there for him. And I would like to share this with this letter that I made. It's justice for Sonny Wayne Lewis. My son was murdered in Walmart parking lot in Reno, Nevada, 2425 East 2nd Street. His killer remains free. Unfortunately, it has been left upon me and my family to try and get the information out to the public that will hopefully generate tips. We hope that those tips will someday lead to the arrest of the man who shot and killed my son, Sonny Lewis. I humbly requesting monetary donations for the supplies needed to continue in our family's fight for justice for Sonny Wayne Lewis. We are currently working on creating a headstone, which we have, and it's beautiful. Banners, flyers, memorial keepsakes, and raising money for what we need towards this fight for Sonny Lewis. We would greatly appreciate your monetary donations at this time for our loss. Thank you for your time and understanding. If you can find in your hearts to make a monetary donation, it can be made at Wells Fargo Bank to the Sonny Wayne Lewis Memorial Fund account, number 760-637-6031. and we would like to use it to make the purchases needed to continue to get the justice for Sonny Wayne Lewis. Also, we can provide an EIN number 462237004, Justice for Sonny Wayne Lewis. I ask if anyone has seen this night's killing in Reno, Nevada.
What
Please.
night is that? What day is it?
On January 27th, 2013, around 1 o'clock in the morning. Please come forward and help my family. I know there's a lot out there. I know you guys have seen stuff. Please help us.
Was the news 24811 anybody here? Reno Gazette Journal, anybody?
I think it was Channel 2 that was, they put out that it was a drive-by. It was not no drive-by. It was a fight.
It was not gang related.
It was not gang related. It was a killing. My son brutally got killed.
By a white guy.
These are the reasons that we help our Indian people. I'm speechless right now, and I'm sorry it had to happen to you and your family. I wish I could do more, and I will continue to do the best I can. And I think that it's good that you talk about this, because a lot of people is going to listen to you. There's a lot of other Indian mothers out there who have lost a loved one. I told you about my friend Ina Mae Rodriguez, whose son was murdered in Salt Lake by a police officer, and she had to find out all the information herself, same way as you're doing right now. She had to look for help. She had to ask questions. She had to go beyond the duty of her calling to help her family so they can continue on.
I'm sorry, hon.
Go ahead.
I've been putting out letters to different churches. I only got one answer from one church, and that was Little Flower. They helped me. They helped me with diapers or whatever, for home. They helped me with ink for my son's printer, so that I could get his papers out. There's been, I've done native casinos, just because native, it's like that. Now, if it was a white guy that got shot in Walmart on the parking lot, they'd be on it like that. And I don't know why my tribal chairman or my tribal police ain't helping my native brother, my son, or their native brother that got shot.
Can you describe what kind of man your son was, how he grew up, and his happiness?
My son is a protector. He's a warrior. He's gone through a lot, but he's become to grow up as a nice, handsome guy. He's very lovable. He loved me every day of his life. He told me he loves me, kissed me on the lips, and gave me a big hug. And I don't have that no more, because that guy killed him. He's got 4 children. 4 little guys. They can't even watch, or he can't even watch them grow up. He's just been he's my world.
Those are the pictures that are hanging on the wall. We're sitting in Sonny's room today, and we're burning some sage, and we're talking about this in hopes that there'll be some comfort, some peace, some answers. Something good will come for this family and these children. Our children deserve to grow up and be happy, and our people deserve to live. And nobody should be shot point blank in the chest and get away with murder. And that's exactly what happened here. It's been 9 months later, and the suspect, they say, is a white guy, And a lot of people say Indians and white people play cowboys and Indians. Well,
this day.
yes, to this day, and we don't. We're try to get along good with everybody, and we try to make peace. But when peace comes for one side and the other side has to seek it out, then it makes life tough for each and every one of our relatives that are around. So, Sherry, I want you to go ahead and continue on and to tell us what else you'd like us to know.
And don't get me wrong, you know, I am not a prejudiced person. I have white friends myself, some good people. And it's not about prejudice or anything like that.
It's about justice.
It's just justice for my son, and it hasn't been done. There's a couple of pictures I wanted to share with you guys. This is my son right here with my grandbabies. That's how my son lived. This is 2 days before he got killed. That's how he lives at home. This one right here. This is fishing. He loved going. He was so happy that day coming home with that fish. Those boys were really happy. He was there with his babies being born. He's a good man. That's him right there. This over here, he loved working, doing solar panels. He loved that. That's him right there. He just started doing horses with his uncle Randy Potts. That's when he started getting more muscly and showing his muscles off. He was just a good person. He had a good heart. But he was shot in the heart. He's ladies man. He loved the ladies. This is us now. This is us now. What we're dealing with. My grandbabies. We're putting a memorial up in the front in the fence. And my son, my grandson, that's Sonny's son, he's trying to tie ribbons. We go up there every day. Not every day, but, you know, we go up there and have a barbecue by my son. What kind of shit is that? This right here, happy birthday, that was May 7th. We got red balloons and we put them all up in the sky for him. This right here, his dad made this headstone. He stuccoed it. He made the headstone. And our good brother, Steve Nighthawk, did the artwork for him.
Is this the one you're asking for donations on?
No, I should have ignored that because we got it now.
Okay.
But I want to still put his picture in here. And that still costs money. Everything's about money.
Mm-hmm.
And this is what I have. This is all I have. My son now. Every day I burn sage. It hurts me so much to have to go out to Hungry Valley because that's where he's buried. And go be by him.
Where's Hungry Valley at?
That's off of Spanish Springs in Reno, or Sparks, Nevada.
About how far is that from your house?
How far is it, babe?
About 20 minutes.
20 minutes. How close is the hospital from here?
Oh gosh, about 2 blocks.
2 blocks.
That's not from Hungry Valley. That's in Reno Sparks Indian Colony.
Yeah.
Okay.
In
so
Reno.
from-
The hospital is 2 blocks away from here.
From this house right here, it's 2 blocks west, right? When you walk out your front door, you can literally look to the right, and the right
To
is
see the
facing
hospital,
the
yeah.
west, and that's renowned
Medical center.
Reno Renowned Medical Center, right? And if you go 2 blocks towards the east, that's Walmart, right?
That's
Or bottom.
probably only,
That's it, yeah?
yeah, about 2
Less than
blocks.
200 yards.
Yeah.
Okay, so and the police station is right next door.
Yeah, 4 doors down.
Check, the police station was 4 doors down.
How they
As
moved.
right after my son got killed, they moved down ways.
But they're
For
still
whatever
half a
reason,
block
I don't
away.
know.
But the tribal office is
But-
4 blocks down too,
But
right?
they're only 4 doors down.
Or
Why
4
couldn't they
doors?
just come knock on my door?
Okay, where we're at, I think is about 100,000 people here in Reno, at least 100,000, and that's black people, white people, Mexican people, Indian people, all kinds of people, right? And there's police cars and a jail that holds
It's a small town.
1,500 people, right?
Biggest little city in the world.
Yeah, biggest little city in the world.
When that happened, there was Washoe County, Highway Patrol, Reno PD, all of them were over there.
But they wouldn't let. I don't know. The ambulance never made it for 20 minutes.
And then to top it off, a homicide. Aren't you supposed to separate everybody so that you can get their story? When I got down there to go get my son's truck, because they were in my son's truck, I got down there, the three of them that were with my son were sitting in my son's truck with the car on, with the heater on. You know, kind of, what is that? You know, and then I asked the tribal police if I could get my son's truck. And he said no.
No.
He said he didn't even know what he was doing. Tribal police didn't know how to act on this at all.
So the investigation, do you think that they did a
Poor job.
They did a poor job on the investigation.
To this day, they're doing a poor job.
Poor job.
They're probably not even.
Even
working.
tribal court. Tribal court's doing a poor job. Poor job too.
Okay.
This whole res
this whole res
is doing a poor job.
And-
how big is your reservation?
Oh gosh.
Have two. Well, as far as people,
No, from how many blocks? How many
not
miles?
not even half a mile
Not even half a mile. So
of
maybe 2
territory. Yeah.
blocks. Okay. How many people on the reservation if you were to total all the natives together?
I'm not sure. Maybe 1,000.
Okay, that's pretty close. I heard like 1,500. So we had the FBI, the investigators, the tribal police, and the ambulance that took 20 minutes. And we have a hospital that's 2 blocks. It should have been, from the time he got shot to the time to the hospital, should have been no more than 10 to 15 minutes, right?
Right.
Yeah. Not even that long.
5 minutes.
Yeah.
2 minutes to get
Because
there.
my
2
daughter,
minutes
it
to get
takes
them
my
back.
daughter 10 minutes to get to her work, and she's over there off of Mill and where's
Edison.
Yeah. And that's 10 minutes from her.
It's
from
almost
there.
that's almost East McCarran. And that's
Okay.
10 minutes. Anywhere you go in Reno, it's about a 10-minute drive.
From
So-
here.
From here, yeah, from right where we're at, it's about a 10-minute drive any direction to get to where you want to go
So
Okay,
when that,
on a non-busy day.
when I was told about my son, I went up there to the hospital, and when I got there, there was no one to communicate with me. They would not let me in the back. BIA wouldn't even come out halfway and meet me and tell me what was going on. I had to wait like 6 hours. So I came back this way, and that's when I tried to go get my son's truck. And we waited here. I was in shock, you know. We waited here because they weren't going to let me in over there at the hospital. And I wasn't going to stand around while my son's back there. So then anyways, we tried to come back and get the truck. And next thing you know it, my son's truck's taken off out of the parking lot. It came to me, but it was still... How are you going to let them take my son's truck?
Was your son married?
My son has his babies. No, he wasn't married. But he was always with her, Des McCalvin.
Was she there that night?
She was with me. She's the one that was taking me back and forth.
But was she at the shoot when your son got shot?
No, he was with people that he doesn't even hang around with all the time.
Where are those people today?
I don't know. One's in the army or something. The other one's working here in Reno at the Ace baseball deal up there, and the other one's just running around.
Relatives, those of you who are going to be viewing this video, this is not an easy thing to do in any means. Some people on TV and places like that, they make it sound easy, make it look easy. but this is not easy. This is a mother who lost her son in Walmart. So Walmart is not only paying their employees $5.75, but they're letting murders go undone in their parking lot. That's what it looks like right here. And it appears to be Walmart's fault because they have all their fancy cameras.
Exactly.
They can pick up anybody who's doing theft. On reservations, there should be no alcohol sales, but on this particular land, there's alcohol in the Walmart. Am I right?
Yes,
right,
exactly.
but the Indians are not allowed to buy it, but the white people can.
But they'll be
It's a
prosecuted if they
two-faced
do
thing,
buy
yeah.
it. If they do buy the alcohol, the Indians, they're going to be prosecuted. But yet, they're selling it on our land.
They're selling tobacco over there, competing with our tobacco
Yes,
prices.
exactly.
And so these are violations of, would you say that they were violations of treaties or of the people or just all violations in every...
Arlen Melendez is violating us. He's one that, helped with the rules and regulations, and now he's turning it around and providing for the white people.
He's been there for years doing this.
How many years do you think
He's been in
there?
council on leading this tribe for about at least, I'd say about 10 years. It seems like about 10 years, huh?
Okay. Chief Ambassador of the United Nations, the reason that I turn to you and the people is because our indigenous people need help. And we have started out with 5,000 tribes, and Columbus came and killed a lot of our tribes, and these murders went undone, unsolved. And then our own people start to turn against our people, and those murders are going undone, unsolved, as you're witnessing right here, right now. This mother here is a lady that many of those of us who are moms or dads that have children, we love our kids. We love our sons and daughters, and we love our chunkpes. Our chunkpes are our chunkpas, are the twins, twins, boys, twin girls. But those are still our children. Is there anything else you want to tell us?
I just wanted to, looking on the computer and everything, and seeing 2013 homicides, looking through it, and 19 were unsolved, or 19 of them, 19 homicides, and all these homicides here, they all have the suspects. But on my sons, they have unknown. On the like she was saying, the Walmart videos, they got like what? I don't know how many. I didn't even count how many cameras up there on top. And the incident happened right there in the front. Why didn't they zoom in and have the license plate? Why didn't they have a picture of the guy? Here they got a sketch for my son's killer.
Do you see that right there? His sketch.
And then also I was concerned about, because all the other homicides, there's always secret witness posted up in the news, and I called secret witness. I called them to ask them, how do I go about getting secret witness or getting on, for the reward and stuff. And they told me that FBI has to request it. I went to GSR,
What's
Grand Sierra Resort, and asked them if there's any way that I can view their video from that night and see if it caught anything on their video. They told me I couldn't. Reno PD has to request it. I've done my little searching, and I've gotten denied all the way around.
2 minutes to go.
We're gonna take this few last minutes, and we're gonna go outside, and I want you to look at to the right where the hospital is, to the left where the casino is, and towards the Walmart.